Hello guys!
Hello guys!
Today we're going to do a video on our Darkling Beetles. These beetles are super awesome. They're very active, even though you can't see any right now. I'll translate. That bubble thing is a baby brine shrimp for the baby fish. That's how we hatchery. But anyways, we're focusing on the video on the beetles today. Yeah. This is our critter keeper. This is our critter keeper that we keep our Darkling Beetles. Darkling Beetles. And the way we got these beetles was from superworms. So I had originally bought superworms. This is not how I set it up. I just put it up here because the light's good. But we originally bought the superworms to feed our Pac-Man frog that lives in there. I'll show you to him in another video. But I figured I'll show you guys these Darkling Beetles. Oh my gosh, I keep saying videos. These Darkling Beetles because I have to feed them. I have to change out their food and I gotta give them new food. So there's one. They always hang there like they're in prison. They're like, get me out, get me out. But they live in here. This is sphagnum moss or forest moss. I can't remember which moss it is, but I bought it in a bag and it came like that. It has dirt on the bottom. I think it's like that frog moss or something. But you can see the beetles here. These beetles are pretty good, decent size. And here's where they really like to hang out. Let's show them, Logie. Look. This is where they really love to hang out. As you can see, these beetles are so... Okay, go ahead. Tell them something.
And everyone, these beetles are taller as black.
Yes, exactly what I was going to say. The one thing we love about these beetles is their flat black look to them. They just have this awesome tank. I don't know, like... They're just built beautifully, and they're very active. We see them every day. We look at them. Most of them like to hang out here. They like very humid environments. They like soil. I got soil, Repti-soil, my favorite down there. Right, Logie? You like Repti-soil?
Yes.
We keep it down there. We have a cork bark as their hide. You can see they love to hide under it. We have this moss. This is a critter. It's a fauna, I think, fauna critter keeper. I'll write the name on the bottom there of the exact model that this is. I bought this at Jungle Bob's out on Long Island. It was on sale, so I got it. And originally, I just bought it because, you know, I'm a shopaholic, I guess. Yes, go ahead, Logie.
And everyone, and those beetles can what? But there's enough what's outside.
Yeah, we don't take these beetles outside. These beetles are great because they're a good size for children to look at. They're very observant. That one has little pits on its back, but this one's nice. I can't sex them. Espérate, Logie, no grites muy duro, okay? You gotta be careful. Alright, so I don't know how to sex these beetles, but they do mate. You know, I had no intentions of breeding them. There's a baby right there. There's a superworm. This is a small, tiny baby superworm. You see that? See, Logie.
That was my turn.
Okay, go ahead. Say something. So I'll just show them around here.
And everyone.
Alright, so this is the old food. You see, it's all molded and stuff. I've noticed that the mold doesn't really spread. I think I have isopods in here or something. They eat that stuff. So I gotta take this out. Oh man, I don't want to take that out. You see all the babies there? They're all eating this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bury that. Yes, Logie. Alright, I'm just gonna open this up. My son is gonna say something. Go ahead, Logie.
Everyone.
Don't mind the screaming. That's my wife talking to her sister in the background. Go ahead, Logie. Tell them. Let's put this down so they can see what. So I could open it with 2 hands. So this is really a very good quality critter keeper. I should stop saying critter keeper because it's not a critter keeper. But you can see it has good ventilation around here. I spray this down once. Well, there, see, I got isopods. That's what eats the mold. So isopods are great for keeping mold. I gave them carrots before. They really didn't eat it at all. It just dried up. So I'll toss that. Yeah, Logi, dile, ¿qué quieres hablar?
And you can see their mouth and eyes.
Oh yeah, you can see their mouth and eyes here. Let's see. Let's try to get. They're strong. Let's see if we can get their mouth and eyes. Let's see that right there.
They can eat stuff, but they don't eat. They don't eat carrots. They don't eat.
Sácamelo, Logi. Thank you. So.
And you can eat.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot, Logi. That's nice. That's the bottom of them.
Yes.
You know, they're great for kids. Their legs don't hurt. You know, they grip on. You can feel them holding on to you, but it doesn't hurt. They've never bitten us. You know, I can't say that they can bite or not. Oh, easy, Logi. This here is acorn, squash acorn, acorn squash seeds. Like in my other videos, you guys know I like to experiment with foods. So I just throw that in there. It's not detrimental, and the isopods will eat it up.
You can see their legs.
Yeah, and you see when my son's holding them from the back and he's putting them upside down, they curl up their legs. They act dead when you do that. So they're kind of like death feeding beetles, but not really. Once you put them down, they'll go right at it. But when he grabs them, you'll see they'll curl its legs up. But yeah, so this is our Darkling I don't want to say culture. These are our pets. Because my Pac-Man frog never ate any superworms. That's why we ended up with Darkling Beetles. I bought a whole bunch of superworms to feed my Pac-Man frog. He didn't eat them, so I just threw them in the bin that I keep the crickets in. And I don't know, after a while, we just started getting beetles, and I thought it was awesome.
Wings.
Yeah, they have wings, but the wings don't open. They're under here. See, my son knows a lot about beetles. He loves beetles. And the worms, there's a big superworm. Not a big one, but a juvenile. This is going to gross out people. See, that's them when they're babies. Not babies, like I said. Maybe juvenile. It has a couple more. They're fast. They move a lot. My tree frog, he's right there. This guy loves these things. I didn't know that, but we give him some of those.
There are the superworms, and they grow up so fast.
Yeah, they grow up real fast. Yeah, we always end up having more and more beetles. It's so cool.
And they cannot fly.
Yeah, they cannot fly. And you know, I read online that these beetles can live anywhere from like 10 to 15 years. I don't know. So, you know, of course, I've had a couple dead ones already. But, you know, we're going to try to keep them going as long as possible. Maybe we'll have them around when my son goes to college. That'll be amazing, wouldn't it?
There are superworms, and they're not heroes.
Yeah, so there's hero superworms. But yeah, good job, Logi. So let me get the fresh bread. I'm going to leave that piece there. I know people are going to be like, oh, you should take out moldy food, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's not spreading, really. I guess the isopods take care of it, and there's a lot of worms in here. And now that I know that my tree frog likes them, I kind of want to let them grow and then give him treats, you know? Look at him. He's already interested, you see? Let's try to feed a tree frog real quick. I'll go grab a one worm and I'll try to give it to him, see if he eats it. Alright, I don't know if the tree frog would eat because we fed him yesterday crickets. But, I don't know, sometimes he looks at these worms and he'll just go nuts. So this is a super worm that I got out of our culture. Let's see. Oh, they grabbed him. Yeah, these things can grab too. But I don't know.
And everyone, this.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna eat these today. He's full. Oh well, at least we tried. Let me see, leave it here maybe. Oops, I lost it. I'll go get it. Actually, I can get it right now. Ooh, there it is. So, he didn't eat it. But yeah, he's full. Look at that belly. Alright.
We don't like one. The sweat makes.
Alright, since I couldn't feed the frog. I'm gonna try to feed it to our praying mantis. She usually is pretty good. Let's see. Make pretend we're flying. Sorry if I make you a little dizzy. It's all about like trickery. I don't know if she's gonna eat it. She's probably freaked out about the camera. Man, this is disappointing. Come on. Take it. Take it. I don't know. Oh, whoa, she's interested. Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't even have it in shot. Dud. Try the frog again. Let's see. No. Not having it. No one's eating today, man. Maybe I should have done this a little later. Let's see. Yeah, she's looking at me, not the bug. She's not. Yeah, she's not having it. Alright, well, anyways. Oh, look at this. Beetle sex. What? Yeah, so let's see. The top one is a male. And the bottom one is a female, obviously. Here it is. Look at that. They're getting the groove on. Whoa. Man, these guys have no shame. So there you go. You just witnessed copulation of 2 Darkling Beetles. I still can't tell the difference between the male and the female. But yeah, I think these things are cool, man. They look like little tanks. This is my setup. Like I said, I'm not here to really tell you how to do this. I'm just telling you how I do it and my experience. I use this this container here. I'm not even sure how many beetles I have. Over 6, less than 10 maybe. I have a whole bunch of worms here. I don't know if these worms are going to pupate here. Like I said, they pupated in my cricket container, in my cricket bin. This moss is very cool because I could just lift it up and grab the worms. Lift it up and grab the worms. And I have some isopods in there, some dwarf purple. Those are my go-to ones. Apparently they don't bother the eggs because the eggs hatched into little baby worms, and this is pretty gross, but there's a worm, and that's gonna gross out a lot of people that watch videos. Hopefully people watch my videos. Hopefully you guys will like it, subscribe, do all that good jazz. And look, this female here, oh man, this is awesome. This female here is laying eggs, I think, or doing something, but something came out of her butt. I don't know the technical term, and they always see them do that. They usually do it on the bread. There, you see something right there, that little color thing, it's gonna come out, and I think that's how she deposits the eggs. But oh man, this is cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna put fresh bread. The bread that I put in is sourdough. I just use whatever bread I have left over. It's not fresh, it's stale for us, but it has no mold, so that's why I'm calling it fresh. And yeah, hopefully my camera work didn't make you too dizzy. And thank you for watching. And get yourself some super worms, super cheap. Let them pupate. You know, look up videos how to pupate them. And I didn't try to, it just happened. But they're freaking awesome. My son fell, I gotta go get him. Love you guys, take care, God bless, and I hope you enjoy.